Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Credit card? You got it.
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Why is the floor all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
If you utter so much as one syllable, I will hunt you down and gut you like a fish. If you'd like to fax me, press the star key.
Ho, ho.
Whoa!
Hi there. I'm Goat.
I'm Gouda.
And welcome to our Christmas mukbang. We're having Margarita pizza, Christmas cookies, dark chocolate truffles, some adorable Rudolph chocolates, and some cranberry bold rock to wash down with.
Yes, quite the combination. Tonight, we are watching Home Alone 2.
Lost in New York. Some people say this one's better than the original. I'm gonna have to disagree. They're both great films, but I think the first one holds just a little more magic than the second one. But let's pop these open and enjoy it none the same.
Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers to you, friends. I think the heat just came on.
Could that not be perfect timing, though?
I'm glad it's not an ASMR.
Yeah. Guys, just deal with the heat. It's really cold in the basement tonight. All right. We can warm ourselves up with some delicious margarita pizza.
And some toasty, adorable, comforting Christmas flicks.
Would you guys like the first bite? Look at that. Look at that basil.
I took the first drink.
But you can have some remnants.
Oh, just smell it for a second. Oh, that's quality. This is I got this from a bougie place earlier called The Daily.
Woohoo! Let's eat.
Quality crushed tomato. They said that in the description. Go. You picked the best place to get pizza. The Daily had a versatile menu, but everything seemed house-made. Like everything was house-made. Very impressive. Very delicious. Anybody like cider? You guys like hard cider?
Kevin's in New York.
With his dad's credit card.
Can you even imagine?
We want to travel more, but honestly, we haven't traveled much outside of Virginia. I wouldn't know the first thing to do if we wound up in New York City tomorrow with a credit card. I wouldn't know what to do.
Back when I was in high school, I saw Mary Poppins on Broadway. It was pretty good, but I think Wicked or The Lion King would have been better. Sorry, Mary. The white cranberry is good, but I would not fight people like tooth and nail to get one of these.
Good try, Bull Rock.
This next piece needs a little heat.
Ooh, it's
Dangly.
goodness. Hey, you guys. Daniel Stern, the guy that plays Marv, has the prettiest eyes in Hollywood.
Just in case you're wondering.
The most beautiful blue eyes. God, that sounds biased.
The cop who wants nothing to do with him.
Leave me alone.
He's got nice eyes too.
He does. We were just talking on the couch a second ago and we're like, man, Kevin's dad is a DILF. He's hot.
Oh,
He's a good-looking father. Maybe not Uncle Frank. Less hot.
We know a guy who can really do the Gouda.
Yeah! Speaking of hot people in this movie, the concierge.
Oh.
A little older. Tim Curry, baby.
Oh, Tim Curry.
If not Clue, this is his best role. I'm just saying. Fight me. He's a sexy concierge.
He was not really popular Quentin Tarantino movie.
Which one? Pulp Fiction?
He was in Pulp Fiction.
Who does he play in Pulp Fiction? I feel bad. I've only
I
seen
don't remember the guy's name.
It was good Pennywise and it's astounding. Time is
Rocky Horror Picture
ticking.
Show?
Yeah. We're the sticky bandits!
I was just about to say it.
Yeah, she's a pigeon lady. She's scary.
She's awesome.
She's great, but as a child, she scared me. I was like Kevin. I was like, whoa, no, get me out of here.
If you had to pick one animal to surround yourself with, what animal would you pick? I think skunks would be a fun one.
And rats, because they're smart.
Rats would be good.
Oh,
Willard.
And they get along. Yeah.
Willard.
Have any of you guys seen this horror movie, Willard, that came out? I think it was late 70s. Crispin Glover is in it. And he plays this weird, outcast, socially awkward guy who makes friends with this kind of domesticated rat, and eventually more and more rats come in to where Archimedes, this white rat, the sweet one, smart one, but like more and more rats come and join him, and he just gets taken over.
We have rats!
Rats are great. Rats make great pets.
You wouldn't know it by looking at them. They are very good at swimming. And apparently they can hold their breath for a really long time. Of course, we did not test this. This is something we looked up later. But yeah, I mean, we would put them in the bathtub and they could swim around, no problem. Tiny little limbs, they were good.
They were very sweet pets in college.
They learned their names.
They showed their affection when they were happy to see you. We would walk around with these guys on our shoulder, and they'd love it. I mean, they love their cage, but just to get them fresh air and used to people, we'd walk around with them like parrots on your shoulder. The only time they actually ever bit somebody was one of her ex-boyfriends was putting a French fry in the cage, and he set it down, and rats have terrible eyesight. So he was sniffing the fry, and he smelled it, but he couldn't see it. And Derek pointed to the fry, and Ling grabbed his finger, smelling the fry grease, and chomped down. He did have a naked rat. His name was Kenny, and he was pink. And he was a sweetheart. He just had the worst eyesight. He never really knew what was going on. God, he was a sweetie. She had him in her hoodie once, and he snuggled up on the back of the hood and just like fell asleep. And they're so warm. They're not like other rodents either. The only one I could maybe compare them to are guinea pigs, because guinea pigs can be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Rats are intelligent. That's the cool thing about. That's how they learn their name. That's how you can teach them tricks. That's how they're not stupid. So, I know we're watching Home Alone 2 now, but before this, we were watching The Grinch, the Jim Carrey live action version. We were doing some research on filming and stuff, and how Jim Carrey had a hard time separating himself from the character, so he would act like the Grinch. He would act like the Grinch off camera, and that's how he took on the role, and he had a hard time taking himself out of the role. He kind of stayed that way. A lot of the crew members were saying he kind of turned into this jerk. The Grinch wasn't a good guy. He was funny in the movie, but he was a jerk essentially. Kind of goes to show you what people do to get into a role, and then when they're being that dedicated, you're stuck in it. And he was so talented. I think just looking at how long it took to get that freaking makeup on, how long he had to sit in that chair to deal with that.
Hours.
Good on you, Jim.
Oh my god. I get bored putting on mascara and eyeshadow.
I know.
I can't imagine sitting through 8 hours of makeup.
Swishing
Look
my
like the
mouth
Grinch.
with Listerine for like 40 seconds, going, nah, I'll do it tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? I'm done. I'm done for today.
It's fine. My breath ain't that bad. I think that's the average human being. And Jim Carrey's like, I'll sit through 3 hours of getting the Grinch face on to be that character. Chocolate chunk. Oh.
If there's any fellow Seinfeld fans out there, one of our favorite episodes is called The Contest, where the main crew goes through this mission of trying not to master until there's one person left standing. It just goes through each person's little story and their hardships of not trying to get off.
Don't cave. Don't cave.
Look at little squiggles.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my god. First world problems.
What are you doing?
It's the truffle shuffle.
Russell, you done good.
Stover!
Do you think Russel Stover is one person's name? Or there's someone with the last name Russell and there's someone with the last name Stover and they banded together? Russell could be a first or last name.
It's a chocolatier.
Or is it two peeps?
Clara and Russell Stover begin making candy in the kitchen in their Denver bungalow home.
Okay.
1923.
Excuse me. I believe it mentioned Clara. Why isn't her name in there?
Did they get divorced?
Did he play her? Did he play her like a fiddle?
Good on you, Stover. I love Tim Curry's expression.
I was doing research on this movie too. Does an audiobook of this. The script, the narration.
Tim Curry does
Yes.
the whole script?
Yes, he is the audiobook narrator.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
They played a little clip on YouTube.
Are you
too,
kidding me?
And he's amazing.
Oh my God.
All they did was he read the first few lines of the movie, and I was sold. He sounded amazing.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, it sounded great.
Harper Audio presents Home Alone 2
Oh my
by
god.
Todd Strasser, performed by Tim Curry.
Oh my god.
On a cold,
Hang
dark
on, wait.
Illinois night,
We have to get to a
police
good
car
part.
stopped at a railroad crossing. In the back of the
It's
patrol
him,
car,
Marv.
Marv Merchant's head throbbed.
No
He
way!
does the whole
Harry
audiobook.
Lyons stared. If he ever got his hands on that kid again, keened. Suddenly, Harry nudged Marv and revealed a lockpick he had hidden in his hand. Marv was reaching for Kevin's throat.
Merry Christmas, little fella.
Tim Curry, come just serenade me to bed. I don't ask for much in life. I really don't.
Maybe him and Sean Connery should do an audiobook together. Instant boner. Rudolph time. Just because my nose glows, why don't I fit in?
Da-da. I ate his cheekbone.
His nose. Good luck gliding Santa's sleigh now. You're no better than your father. Go back to the island of misfit toys. Huh? You know what he looks like now? He looks like that little robot guy. Remember Jetix?
Wow.
Little silver guy with one eye. Jetix.
Beyblade. Oh
Alright.
my gosh. Speaking of Beyblade, anybody out there who's owned a PlayStation, I'm not thinking Beyblade, but it's the same kind of era. Did anybody play Monster Rancher, the game, where you put in a CD into the console and you could create your own monster?
That was cool.
Oh boy, cool.
We used our Instinct CD and made a monster. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Instinct, they gotta make an awesome monster.
Any disc you could just throw in your
The Instinct
PlayStation.
one was kind of ugly though. It was this pale blue color, but it wasn't cute at all.
Do-do-do. Oh, he lost his nose. God, my nose.
Why don't I fit in?
That is sweet.
Why? No. So, here's the actual clip.
Why am I such a misfit? I am not just a nitwit. Just because my friends go. Why don't I fit in?
Remember when they first get Kevin and they come across that attractive woman and they're waiting to cross the street and he pinches her butt and Kevin blames them?
Who did it?
Why, hello.
Did what?
Bam!
It's time for crust.
Yeah.
Ew, crust.
Awkward.
A little burnt. Still yummy.
Still very handmade. Special hot sauce. How
My friend made this fresh.
oh, very sweet.
It tortures the taste buds.
But it's
Perfect.
all about the flavor. Mmm. Oh, Derek.
Hey, last sip is for you.
Makes one of us.
Chug a lug.
I'm trying.
Chug a lug.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly,
Yella.
no
good keister off my property
before I pump your guts full of lead. Okay, guys. Well, the heat just kicked on, so I'll say this loudly. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
For this final Christmas mukbang.
We hope you get everything you asked for the holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, have a great Kwanzaa, and Happy Festivus to the rest of us.
Embrace your inner cheese.